All right, Google Documents. Now, if you don't have a Gmail account, basically you're going to need to create a Google account. If you've already got a Gmail account, which I hope you do, if you don't, that's fine. But point being, if you do have one, then basically all you're going to need to do is this will be very simple because all you're going to need to do is enter your email address and your password, and then you'll be able to access your Google. You already have a Google Docs account already. And if you don't, if it says, you see right down here, if you don't have a Google account, get started. So I'm going to go ahead and just sign in into mine so that you can see what they look like. Okay, here are some Google Documents that I'm working on right now, and some of these things are things that I've downloaded um, from other people's Google Documents, from other students. And right down here you can see where it says shared with, is that I've got access to then other students' Google Documents. Now, basically, once you've got your Google Documents open, and like I said, if you have a Gmail account, right up here at the top you'll see where you've got Gmail, Calendar, and Documents. And cannot be any easier. I would probably suggest that you create one online in a new document and not just uploading a file. So what I do is just go over to New, and as you can see right over here on the left hand side, go to New and then click on Document. Now what I would do then within this Google document is I would go ahead and type out or paste your current summary if you want to do that, or if you want to individually, I mean, this is really going to be up to you and your group, how you collectively do this. I would probably have each person in your group write a brief summary of combining the two documents or the two articles that you read. So what I would first do though, if you're the first person, we need to title this because you can see right here it's untitled. So I'm going to click in it, and then it brings up this box up here that's asking me to go ahead and enter the document name. So let's say you're group 5, okay? So you might say group 5 summary, all right? Click OK. If I zoom back out, you can already see that it's been renamed group 5 summary. Now once I start writing within this, and let's say I start typing out my summary, all right, I'm going to go ahead and then save it. Now, saved. Now, if you look over here, we've got 3 buttons. We've got share, save, and save close. Now, let's say that you're the group leader, if you want to call it, or the person who first starts the Google document. What you're going to need to do is share this with your other, share this as a, an accessible document with your other group members. And what you're going to do is just click on Share with Others. And this is really easy. And what you're going to need to do within this box right here, you've got where it says Invite People. Now take a look at this because it's kind of important. You've got as collaborators and as viewers. Now if you want, I would just go ahead and keep this as collaborators because you're going to need to do that. Now what you're going to need to do is just type the email addresses of your other group members, and you're also going to need to add, and this is very important, my email address, which is already popping up because I've of course got it in. And this will be important because for me to access it, when you guys as a group, when you for instance finish this Google document of the summaries, you're going to take the address of your Google document, and I'll show you that. You're going to need to copy and paste that URL and put it within the assignments tab. And I will be emphasizing that all day long because the only way I will know that your group has turned something in on time is if you put it and paste it within the assignments tab. And sometimes, yes, there will be other requirements where you are going to have to put it within a form, but for the most part, always put it within the assignments tab. Now, what you're going to do then is this, of course, invite collaborators. You can click on that. And then if I want to send a summary, a little message to my email, group 5 summary, and here it is. All right, now, and really that's all you need to do. And then you'll just send it, and of course that's immediately sending me an email saying that I have access to my own page, which is quite humorous. But the point is, that's exactly what you need to do. Now, I just go up here to see it says back to editing the document, and right there it is. Now, if I go now and I go ahead and put over here where it says save, I've already saved it, and I'm going to hit save and close. Now, as you can see right here, it's going to be an accessible document that I can then work with. All right. So one thing that you guys are going to need to make sure you do is when you get on, then as you are a new contributor and as you're getting on to work together in a group on this document, you're going to need to make sure that you go ahead and do that. Now you could upload a document and you could do it through Word and just access it. And actually what's really cool is even if it's a Word document, you can still work with it within Google. You don't have to download it. And I think I even have, let me check and see here. Some of these might be, no, I don't think I have one up here. But you are actually able to work on the Word document within it, so you don't have to download it. So you can either do it, your group can either do it two different ways. You can either just create a new document like I showed you through here, Google, and then, new and then document. Or you can upload, say for instance, you're the first person to type out a summary of the two articles your group had and you want to just type it in Word and upload it, you can do that as well. But make sure, the most important thing is that when you click on that document, and you need to make sure when you share it or you share with others that you make me a contributor and your other group members. So hopefully that's easy to understand, and Google Documents, as you can see, I use them constantly and they're just a great access, something to use. So all right, hope that helps.